الله أكبر الله أكبر.
Every single day, someone dies. But do you know how many people accept Islam every single day? Thousands every single day. By 2075, Islam will be the largest religion on the face of this earth. But why? What is it about this religion that is pulling millions of people toward it? People who had nothing to do with Islam. People who were raised completely differently. People who had every reason not to convert. Stay with me, because the answer will surprise you. Section 1. The numbers don't lie. Let's start with the facts, because the numbers alone are staggering. In 2024, there are approximately 2 billion Muslims in the world. That is 1 in every 4 people on this planet. According to the Pew Research Center, one of the most trusted research institutions in the world, Islam is growing twice as fast as the global population, twice as fast. By 2050, the number of Muslims is expected to reach 2.8 billion, and by the end of this century, Islam is projected to overtake Christianity as the world's largest religion. Now, some people hear this and they get nervous, others get curious, but the real question is, why is this happening? There are 5 powerful reasons. Let's break them down. Section 2. Reason 1. The birth rate. Reason number 1 is simple. Muslim families are growing. The average Muslim woman has 2.9 children. Compare that to the global average of 2.2. That might not sound like a big difference, but when you multiply that across 2 billion people, the numbers compound fast. And it's not just about quantity, it is about faith being passed down. In Muslim households, children grow up hearing the Quran, praying Salah, fasting in Ramadan. Islam isn't just a religion, it is a way of life deeply embedded in the family structure. And that structure, it keeps generations connected to their faith. Section 3. Reason 2. The youngest population on earth. Here is something most people don't know. Muslims have the youngest median age of any religious group in the world, just 24 years old. 24. Compare that to Christians at 30, Buddhists at 34, Jews at 37. What does that mean? It means the Muslim world is young, it is energetic, and it is growing into its most productive years. Young Muslims today are doctors, engineers, content creators, entrepreneurs, and they are carrying their faith with them into every space they enter. Islam isn't dying out with the older generation, it is being carried forward by a wave of young, educated, passionate believers. Section 4. Reason 3. Conversions. Now, this is the part that surprises people the most. Every year, hundreds of thousands of people choose Islam, not because they were born into it, not because someone forced them, but because they searched for truth and they found it. In the United States alone, an estimated 20,000 Americans convert to Islam every year. In the UK, 5,000 British people embrace Islam annually, and 2/3 of them are women. Who are these people? They are former Christians, atheists, scientists, celebrities, soldiers, professors. People like Yusuf Islam, formerly Cat Stevens, one of the world's biggest rock stars. People like Dr. Jeffrey Lang, a mathematics professor, who became Muslim after reading the Quran, purely as an intellectual exercise. People like Lauren Booth, a British journalist, who felt, in her own words, a wave of calm wash over her the moment she stepped into a mosque. These aren't people looking for something easy. Islam has fasting. It has prayer 5 times a day. It has strict guidelines on how you live your life. And yet, they chose it. Why? Section 5. Reason 4. The message is timeless because the message of Islam speaks to something deep inside the human soul. In a world of confusion, Islam offers clarity. One God, one purpose, one direction to face when you pray. In a world of moral collapse, Islam offers structure. It tells you how to treat your parents, how to raise your children, how to do business honestly, how to handle grief. In a world obsessed with material things, Islam reminds you this life is temporary. There is something far greater waiting for you. The Quran, revealed over 1,400 years ago, contains descriptions of embryology, the expanding universe, the water cycle, things that modern science only confirmed in the last few centuries. Non-Muslim scientists have sat with the Quran and walked away saying, this couldn't have come from a man. The message isn't just old, it is alive. It speaks to the person in 7th century Arabia and the person scrolling their phone at 2 a.m. in 2024, equally. Section 6, Reason 5, the power of community, the final reason, and perhaps the most underrated one, is community. We live in the loneliest era in human history. Social media connects us virtually, while isolating us physically. Mental health crises are at an all-time high. People are searching, desperately searching, for belonging, and then they walk into a mosque. Strangers embrace each other. Rich and poor stand shoulder to shoulder in prayer. Nobody asks your race. Nobody asks your background. Nobody asks your income. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, the believers in their mutual love, mercy, and compassion are like one body. If one part suffers, the rest of the body responds. With sleeplessness and fever, that kind of brotherhood, that kind of sisterhood, you cannot manufacture it, you cannot buy it. And for millions of people around the world, finding it in Islam changed their lives forever. The real question, so why is Islam the fastest growing religion in the world? It's not politics, it's not force, it's not propaganda. It is because human beings, at their core, are searching for truth, for purpose, for peace. And millions of people from Tokyo to Texas, from London to Lagos, are finding that in Islam. Whether you are Muslim watching this and your faith just got stronger, or you are a non-Muslim who stumbled onto this video out of curiosity, ask yourself one question: what am I searching for? Because maybe, just maybe, the answer has been here all along. If this video made you think, made you feel, or gave you something, share it. Someone in your life needs to see this today. Drop in the comments, are you Muslim or a non-Muslim watching this? I read every single comment. And if you want to go deeper, my next video covers something that will leave you speechless. You do not want to miss it. Until then, Assalamu alaikum. Peace be upon you.